Hey there, everybody. I wanted to do this special video just for my customers only. So this is a private video, and obviously if you're watching this, you're watching it because you received an email from me. But I wanted to do a quick private video for everybody because I was thinking this morning about November, and I'm going to pull some cards for everybody for November right now, just to see what comes up, kind of like a special little private reading. And, what I was thinking about this morning was that I think that to be successful in November, everybody needs to basically make decisions faster. And that's something that popped into my head this morning, so it's what I wanted to tell you. Maybe in a couple weeks or something, I'll release this video to everybody on my channel, but for right now, it's only going out to you, if you're watching this. But yeah, exactly what I just said. I did this I kind of started doing this like last month or in September or something, doing these videos for you guys on my, everybody on my list. And, just to kind of see what in general the month wants us to do, what we're supposed to be focusing on. And, I definitely got the distinct feeling this morning of, it took me a while actually to kind of think about this and to think about what it means. But I think that we need to make faster decisions in the month of November. And I do think that these decisions could, work out really, really well and, and make us very successful. Ace of Diamonds, card of money, card of more money coming in, stepping off on new paths, but also a card of needing to make fast decisions. And it's interesting. I was thinking about I was just basically thinking about business and people who are in business and things like that this morning. And I remember hearing from somebody that you should be able to get a business started in 2 weeks maximum. And again, that's kind of like what was popping into my head this morning, and I think it's important for the month of November for whatever reason. And this person that I was listening to also said, that he has started businesses in 2 hours, and you should be able to launch these things very quickly. And it kind of really resonated with me. And funny enough, it's kind of the message that's right here for the month of November. So enough rambling. Let's get on with it. Again, Ace of Diamonds for November. I feel like we have to move quickly towards things that we want, and we have to be able to test things in our lives very, very quickly. And so that's what I would focus on. And this goes for more than just business. It goes for, any other area of your life, relationships, whatever. I would just say, like I said, test things more quickly and don't wait. Nine of Spades, the only thing that's holding us back is, anchors or thinking that we possibly can't do things. I think, again, like I said last month, I think people are just making things way too big, making problems seem to be bigger than they actually are. And, for a business, for example, I think a lot of people think, well, I couldn't open, a restaurant, for example, in, 2 hours. If you're saying I need to do things quickly, but I wouldn't be able to do that. Well, that's not actually completely true. I mean, you could, just thinking off the top of my head here, in 2 hours, you could easily go on Facebook, for example, say to your friends, hey, I'm thinking about opening a restaurant. I'm going to be cooking a dinner. It's $10. Come to my house. It's going to be on, this night next week. And, I want to know who's interested. If you're interested, send me $10 here. And boom, you have a business right there. So again, this is a kind of thinking that I think is going to work. And we have to get past these anchors. We have to get past these things that are telling us, we can't do this or that. And again, I'm just using business as an example. You're going to have to think, for other areas of your life as well as to what you need to move past. King of Clubs. This card kind of represents the father, but it represents almost like Saturn, the stern father who wants to follow the rules sometimes and wants to be very specific and also wants to, be very traditional in a lot of ways. I think this is what is holding a lot of people back right now because of Saturn and Sagittarius. I talked about it again last month, but I do think that it's a very hard kind of energy. And what's really funny about this card is I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, but on the camera here, but there's a bunch of faces looking at this guy, and it perfectly represents, again, that stern, traditional father because, he feels this type of father figure here. You're going to have to bear with me because, again, this doesn't actually represent your father, but it just represents an energy of feeling this type of judgment. The stern father, this guy right here, he feels like he's being judged by other people. He cares too much about what others might think, and he thinks that his reputation is way more important than it actually is. And of course, our reputation is important, but again, this energy here is having that feeling. So it's kind of like this judgmental feeling in a lot of ways. And I think a lot of people I think that could also be what's holding people back in November. So we really have to work towards kind of getting past that type of thing. Again, Five of Hearts, jealousy from people around you this month. I actually just want to take a look at one thing as well. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, jealousy from people around you and feeling like people are jealous. But it's also a great card of stepping off into a new location. I actually think that November people in November is what I was trying to say. I think people are going to care less about what people think and what people say about them, and I think people are going to start taking more risks anyway. So I do think this is a good thing. Seven of Clubs, taking those small steps again to get to where you need to go in this month of November, and kind of working towards working towards a bigger vision. Again, I think that we do have to make things smaller as well. I just asked for an outcome and got the 10 of Diamonds. So, money, kind of like we started off with there at the Ace of Diamonds, or success. Again, this doesn't necessarily have to be money. It could be abundance and something else, like maybe love. Maybe you want love, or maybe you want, a better spiritual life, or whatever you want. 10 of Diamonds represents kind of getting it. But it's also a card of like secret knowledge. And like I said, I said last month as well with Pluto and Capricorn. Pluto and Capricorn requires us to be detectives. It requires us to look at things that are not being said. It asks us to find extra information or whatever. So whatever we want to do, we kind of have to figure all that extra information out. But this is a really good card to end on. So I hope everybody enjoys their November this month. Like I said, it feels like a very important month to me. That's why I did this video in the first place. If you like these, then I might keep doing them for my list. Just comment down below, and I will keep this stuff going. But also this month, people are asking about doing the November special. I did the September and October special. I wasn't going to do a November special. I have a bit busy month this month, but I am going to do it since so many people asked. So if you want a special custom November reading, you can get that at the link in the description below. But having said that, thank you everybody for watching, and enjoy your November.